Spartanburg District 5 is an outstanding place. Whether you live here, whether you work here, or whether you're educated here, the growth in this community is extraordinary. And we know that one of the reasons for that growth are the wonderful schools that we have here.
In this district, everyone's working towards the same goal. They want to see students succeed.
Though our motto, it's easy for people to see every child every day, we live that. It's more than just having a child sit in your classroom, but it's knowing where that child came from and helping them figure out where they're going.
It doesn't matter where they come from, it doesn't matter what type of support system they may or may not have at home. When they walk into our doors here, they are loved, they are encouraged, they are nurtured.
My sole purpose every day is to come and let that child know that he or she could be whatever they want. Every child every day is just the approach that we all take, not just me, but everybody.
There's two approaches to the rigor that we provide academically in District 5. One of those is obviously the knowledge base that the kids have to have, but not only to give those students the knowledge, but to teach them how to use that knowledge, how to think critically, how to become leaders, how to problem solve. These are real skills and things that they are going to need when they step into the work world later on.
I think that the expectations here and the rigor is so high that when you set those high expectations and the kids know what you expect of them, then they rise to the occasion.
I also want them to come out just being a better person, whether that means they have more confidence or they have more ability to talk to other people and explain themselves. Whatever that means to them, that's a win in my book.
I think that District 5 places a huge emphasis on the arts. The arts are helping connect a lot of the different core classes together.
When you're in a fine arts group or athletics or anything like that, you're part of a team. That teamwork and that group effort, learning to reach goals, learning discipline, learning to be on time, all those kinds of things in that group dynamic I think are very important for each student.
We train these athletes to become leaders and to become team players. Not only, hey, you need to be the best at running or football or whatever sport it is, you also need to be at the best at any job that you take in life, any task that you take. And that's something that will follow them for the rest of their lives.
There's so many opportunities for our businesses, our corporations, our faith-based institutions to be involved. It's not always financial. Sometimes it's about a book in hand, it's about a mentorship, it's about reading to the kids, it's about a lunch buddy. The opportunities are endless.
District 5, there's just something different about it. It just felt different. It felt homey. It felt like I belonged here.
I teach because I love kids. I teach in District 5 because District 5 loves kids. And it's just somewhere where I would always want to be.
My students are supported, my faculty members, my colleagues are supported. That support yields the outcomes that we all want. Students who are not only academically challenged, but also well-rounded individuals.
We're continuing to grow because people want to be here. We want to make sure that Spartanburg 5 is on the front end of that growth, and we're prepared for those students when they come. Whether they're schools, whether they're new programs, whether there's a new instructional methodology that's going to help push our kids to that next level, we want to make sure that we remain on the cutting edge. The sky's the limit, and we're going to continue to push it because we know our kids are outstanding kids and they are going to be the leaders that our community needs in the future.